Guys, it's AI generated Brian here. Or is it? You really have absolutely no way of telling anymore. And man, this is going to change all the things that we think we know and do, especially on social media. So, you've heard me talk about this stuff before. I think this is the first nighttime video maybe I've done in a couple years in my studio here. It's raining outside. It's 8 o'clock at night here in Calgary. And man, I just can't get this out of my head. So if you haven't watched my video yesterday that I put out about the death of social media, go back and watch that one first. And then this is kind of maybe part two of that whole thought process. Sora 2 came out a few days ago. It's still invite only. You can go to X and you can search for Sora invite code. And if you get lucky enough and quick enough, you can grab one of those invite codes. Hopefully by next week or the week after, it'll be general availability to everyone. It's already number one in the Apple App Store. I don't think there's an Android app yet. This thing is just getting started. Guys, this thing will generate audio, it will generate video. When you open the app for the first time, it will scan your face kind of like you do on, Apple for face unlock or whatever, and then it will clone your voice. And then you can literally put yourself in any scene you want and it looks realistic. Like you can put yourself in anything that you've ever dreamed about doing since you were a kid, or that anything you dream about doing in the future. And if your friends allow it, you can tag your friends and use their likenesses too. Man, like we talked about this yesterday. You watch and see how addictive this is about to become. You think TikTok was addictive. TikTok was a funnel that was really, really wide, right? Like it started way back. It was super hard to make videos in like up through the 1980s, and then the funnel got wider in with YouTube, and then the funnel got really wide with TikTok, but like it still required some form of effort to create content. And now all you have to do is go to your phone and type what you want or speak what you want. And in seconds, you have videos of you doing anything you want, of you doing anything you want with your friends, of you doing anything you want with celebrities that allow you to use their likeness. And you'll all be tagged together, and supposedly you'll be able to delete these videos if you don't like them. But man, this thing is gonna go fucking crazy. And I know I just said the F word, but you wait and see. It's gonna go absolutely crazy. And the existential impact of this, because this is the worst that this AI slop will ever be, is absolutely crazy, not just for attention and for marketers, but for influencers. Influencers, guys, like you're basically all out of jobs, with the exception maybe of travel influencers who require real content, right? Like real places of restaurants or real travel places. And I'm not saying that like there won't be an audience for real content. Of course there will be. But the attention is about to shift into apps where people can just consume this content and make the content themselves. The amount of content that was consumed on TikTok versus the amount of content that was created on TikTok, there was still way more consumption than there was creativity, because people still either were shy of the camera or didn't know how to record or didn't have good lighting or a good background or were unsure of what they were doing or didn't have the way to piece together shots and write scripts and all that stuff. You just have to write a sentence now, and now you're a creator. And that video is pretty damn good, and it's only going to get much, much better in the coming months and even years, to the point where soon you're going to be generating television shows on Netflix. That's what's coming, guys. But in the meantime, like you can do anything you want, you can create anything you want. And going back to influencers, there's a like push and pull relationship here between influencers and social media apps like TikTok and Instagram, Facebook, etc., right? That push and pull is like they need creators and influencers with an audience to create content for them. Because by creating that content and allowing or convincing people that they need to open the app and stay on the app and consume that content, they can then sell ads around that. And so there's a push and pull that has existed where Meta and TikTok and the other social media apps show that content to people because it enables them to sell more ads by keeping attention. In a world where Sora 2 can now do this, and Google certainly is coming right behind it on YouTube with VO3, and the other social media apps will likely follow soon with their own models, or their licensed Sora 2 or something like that. In that world, why does Meta need influencers when they can just algorithmically create content that features you or your friends or celebrities with you or anything that you want to see in the moment you want to see it? They know your behavior, they know your likes, they know who you follow, they know what you like to do and don't like to do, they know where you want to travel, they know where your aspirations are, they know all this stuff because they've been collecting this stuff over and over and over again for years and years and years. And your feed is about to get one-to-one personalized with endless, and I mean endless content that you will never, ever, ever run out of, that's going to be really good for you and no one else. The danger here of people never stopping scrolling is crazy high. Crazy high. And when you can create unlimited content, you can put unlimited ads in that content. And the ads can be created in the same way that the content is, one-to-one to you, manipulated to sell you the thing. Like, look at all the junk we're already buying on social media. But it's not going to be done by influencers. Like, it will be done by influencers maybe created by Meta or ChatGPT or whatever, but again, outside of like the real things that have to be real, like travel and dining and things like that, where I think, again, there's going to be some necessary need for realism until AI can reliably duplicate the real world in a factual way, which for sure is coming in a few years. Guys, like, there for sure is going to be a split in society. There for sure is going to be people who still want to follow those real creators. But the amount of attention that's going to go toward those real creators is about to be hard split. In Meta's new Vibes app that they released, in YouTube shortly, and in Sora 2 today. It is going to change where all the attention goes. It is going to change all of the things, and it is already the #1 app. You really need to start thinking about this, guys, because the way that you market your business as a campground or RV park already was changing with the algorithms. We talked about this yesterday. The clicks are already decreasing. Now all the people who use influencers, pay them $5,000, $10,000 a pop to talk about their stuff. Like, where's your game now? I don't know. I don't know how this shakes out, but I know this is going to be big. This is going to be the next fundamental shift in how people interact, share content, create content. It's going to make everybody a creator, and all you have to do is speak and talk. That's it. And if you don't know how to speak and talk, you don't even need to worry about it because you're not on camera anymore. You don't have to be shy. All the people who had great ideas who didn't want to put their face out on video can now put their face out on video without actually doing it. This is big. You wait and see how big this is going to be. It's just getting started, and you need to fundamentally rethink the way that you're reaching people, because it is not going to be through social media anymore as a local campground unless you can figure out a way to be the person who can prompt the content into existence that will be more entertaining than all other content. And good luck with that when Meta and Sora and ChatGPT and all in YouTube are building agents to create content based on the algorithms of all the things that they have and all the data they have and all the knowledge they have of you. How do you think you're going to slide into that feed and compete with that? I don't know.